I'm Frank David. I'm R&D manager here at the Research Institute for Chromatography in Belgium. We are a laboratory that is offering analytical services to industry, and this across many application areas from petrochemical analysis, chemical analysis, food safety to life science and pharmaceutical industry. If we look to the initial part of the workflow, where we have sample preparation, then we see that this is still the bottleneck in the whole analytical scheme. With the introduction of automated systems such as the workbench, that you can drastically reduce the number of solvents and that you can also drastically reduce the glassware that is used. We have seen that we can actually control much better contamination or completely eliminate contamination.
If you look at a system, the workbench, you see immediately that you are using with closed vials, and it gives you a safer feeling. Not only because the vials are closed and you're not exposed directly to the reagents anymore, mainly because you're using smaller quantities of solvent, and that gives you a better feeling.
Every step that you are taking also in automation and miniaturization is of course also very cost effective, because if you have to prepare smaller samples, you are using less solvent. If we're looking to automation, of course, we have to consider that the system like a workbench can be basically operate during 24 hours and 7 days a week. Using automation, very often what we see is that we can have equal or better accuracy and repeatability, because you're also eliminating the, let's say, human factors. Some people will use pipettes and syringes in one way, other people will use it in another way, and this variability will also be eliminated.
Do I like sample preparation? Yes, I do, but not in a manual way anymore. Using the workbench has changed my way of working. It starts with scaling down of all the manipulations, and then automation is what I like. You press a button and it runs smooth, and you can transfer your vials, your final extracts easily to the GC system.
I can see two major applications that myself and the lab technicians really appreciate about the system. And the first one is to make the serial dilutions of standards. If people can automate that and it's fully traceable, then this is definitely a big step forward. The second thing that is important is derivatization, just as silylation and methylation procedures, where people are no longer exposed to these toxic solvents. And this is definitely something that in the whole area of lab safety is a very big advantage and a big step forward.